Around camp, hanging a kettle or a pot above the fire can be very valuable because you can control the heat and you can keep water on the simmer or on the boil if you want with that adjustment. But one thing that needs to go along with that is making a toggle to hold the pot. And a toggle is very simple to make in a field. First we need a stick, and then we need ourselves some cordage. The stick needs to be wider than the bail on your, in my case, kettle or your pot. That way, when we place it inside, it won't pull through. So you can see as an estimate here, the size of that compared to my kettle. So let's look at how we actually tie our cordage onto this toggle. So the simplest thing to do with the toggle is to cut your stick to length, as we talked about. And I put a little notch in the center of the stick, just like this, because it allows the string something to grab onto. That way it doesn't slide. And then at that point, we're just going to put an overhand knot, and that's going to be our stop knot. Very simple. And then just a basic slip knot. And this will work really, really well because it's going to bite down into that groove, and we're good to go. Now you can see there's a little bit of a gap between my slip knot and where I tighten that down, so I can go back and retighten this stop knot, or I can just let it go. There's a good chance that's not going to move anywhere, but better to be safe than sorry. And pull that tight, and you'll be good to go. So that is the basic setup for our toggle. Now that our cordage is tied onto our toggle, we can go ahead and see if it works correctly. So I'm just placing the toggle through the bail, and that will hold our kettle or our pot in place over the fire without a probability of it sliding and falling off. If this was shorter, there's a good chance that can twist and turn, and your pot can flip down. But if it's wide enough, it's not going to go anywhere, and it's going to work out just fine. So I just wanted to show this because in the next video, I'm going to assume everybody knows this for the quick cook kitchen that we're going to set up, and we'll be good to go with it. So this was Dan Woak with Coalcracker Bushcraft. Make yourself a toggle.